Cents with Igwe Henry, oh yeah.
Hello, make you welcome to my 2 cents with Igwe Henry. Today, let's talk about President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's address to the nation on Democracy Day, 12th in the month of June 2026. Let's take a look at what he has said, and when we come back, let's have our 2 cents for today.
Criticize me, disagree with me, but never stop believing in Nigeria. To our young people, Nigeria is your home and your future. Build here, code here, work here, and food here. Every great nation was built.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, that was President Bola Ahmed Tinubu addressing the nation, reading what was written down for him. The question of whether he is emotionally connected to the speech is another issue that would have to spend time to discuss. But let's just take a look at it from the sophistry with regards to what he has said there. Now let's look at what he has said. You can criticize me, you might not agree with me, but do not fail to believe in Nigeria. Now this raises the question, how much of that belief comes from those in authority? How much of that belief comes from those in authority? When President Bola Ahmed Tinubu came back in 1992, he was interviewed by the Guardian newspaper. I love to believe, I stand to be corrected. And he once said, it's all over the social media and equally the new media, where he said that he does not believe in Nigeria. That was what he was quoted to have said. Of course, we all are open to going back at what we have said before. But if we would look at what he has said at the time, how much of belief do people who run this country have for Nigeria? If they do have so much belief for Nigeria, why then would they take 10 days working visit to different countries around the world rather than Nigeria? Why would they take 1 week vacation to different parts of the country, different parts of the world, rather than Nigeria, if truly they do believe in the country called Nigeria? How many times have we seen Emmanuel Macron of France taking a 10-day working visit to Israel, or take a 10-day working visit to South Africa, or take a 10-day working visit to Germany or America? How many times have we seen Vladimir Putin take a 10-day working visit to France or the UK? You don't see them do that because they believe in their country. For them, it is America first. It is France first. It's Russia first. It's the UK first. Keir Starmer cannot leave the UK and say he's doing a 10-day work visit to France. You don't see them do that. These are leaders who truly do believe in their country. So when President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is saying that we might criticize him just like we often do, we might not agree with him like we do not often agree with him, especially with the policies that he has that has put Nigerians more into poverty. The question of believing in Nigeria, how much of that belief do these people have really for Nigeria? How much of that belief do they have for Nigeria? Now, secondly, he talked about the youth, and he said Nigerian youth should invest in Nigeria, should plant in Nigeria, should code in Nigeria, but most importantly, should not abandon the sheep called Nigeria. This equally begs the question, how many of the children of these leaders do believe or invest or do business or live in Nigeria? The last time we checked, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's son, or Olayinka Tinubu, graduated from the University of Surrey in Guildford, the UK. So what happened to the University of Lagos? What happened to the University of Ibadan? What happened to ABU Zaria or University of Nigeria and Soka? So if these leaders are telling us living in Nigeria, taking all of the wahala they are compounding on us, and they are telling us not to abandon the sheep called Nigeria, how much of that abandonment is not done by those leaders and their children? Literally every Nigerian elected leader today in Nigeria have their kids studying in different Ivy League schools around the world. Their kids literally don't even come here. They only just come here to relax themselves, enjoy themselves, and go back home. Their parents keep sending money to them every now and then. So if the president is telling the youth not to abandon the ship called Nigeria or abandon this country, I think charity starts from home. They should pass that message to their children, to their children's friends, to the children of their cronies. Maybe from there we might start getting it right. If not, we're just busy, flogging a dead horse that would never rise again. So I think Nigeria can only move if our leaders can move. The Japanese proverb or adage that says the fish starts getting spoiled from the head, right? So if our leaders are not in simpatical with the love they have for Nigeria, nothing would ever work. Nothing would ever work. It would never work. So if our leaders refuse to do the needful, I would love to believe that all they're doing is just mere optics. Another June 12th will come, he will still read the same thing and tell us not to believe in Nigeria, or tell us to believe in Nigeria, not to run away from Nigeria. But their kids are allowed to leave Nigeria and not to believe in Nigeria. For me, I don't think that's a good one. But we pray for him. We pray for the seat of the president. And we hope that God will have an epiphany that would help us get our country back. 2027 is right about the corner. Get your PVC card. Let's vote the wrong leaders out and have the right leaders come do the needful for Nigeria.
Through they drop like rain, no deny. From street to the top, we they testify. No sugar coat, we they talk, I'm as it is.